walking to Alhambra, and this is the road up to Alhambra. Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm visiting Alhambra, the famous Alhambra in Granada, Spain, and this is the gate. Of justice. High above the city of Granada, the Alhambra sits like a crown on the Sabiga hill. It remains as one of the most complete medieval Islamic palace complexes in the world. It is a place of dualities, a brutal red stone fortress on the outside, but a delicate paradise on earth on the inside. It was designed to be the last stronghold of the Nasrid dynasty. Right to the Gate of Justice. We're going this way. Come on. This is the Gate of Justice. It is the grandest of Alhambra's 4 external gates, built in 1348. Medieval legend whispered that Alhambra was so mathematically perfect that it was protected by magic. Wow, that's already an amazing door. It looks when you first come in here. It's a really big place. This is the Church of Santa Maria. This 16th century church stands on the exact site of the former great mosque of the Alhambra. It's just an amazing place. After the Christian conquest in 1492, the mosque was consecrated as a church to symbolize the new era. Notice its unique floor plan. It was built to feel like a royal chapel, housing the spirits of the new rulers in the heart of the old Muslim citadel. Baño de la Mezquita, the mosque bath. These are the ruins of the public bath that served the great mosque. Only a few chambers remains, including the cooling room with its star-shaped skylights. Imagine the stream-filled gossip of the 14th century. These baths weren't just for hygiene, they were a social hub of the Medina. You can still see how the light filters through the star-cut ceiling, designed to let the steam escape while creating a heavenly atmosphere for the bathers. inside the gardens. Amazing how they cut all these trees. They cut these trees so well. Amazing here. Look at this water all the way. So beautiful everything. The Generalife Garden is a paradise built of water. The kings came here to escape the political stress of the palace. The Generalife Garden remains as one of the oldest surviving Moorish gardens in the world, characterized by an intimate atmosphere where water is the primary architect. an amazing view that is here. Just keeps going and going, all of this. We now enter the royal chamber, Sala Regia. The between space, located between the courtyard, the room served as the Sultan's private lounge. Look up at the ceiling. The intricate woodwork represents the seven heavens of the Islamic cosmos. It was here the Sultan would sit to look out over the gardens, shielded from the heat by the thick walls and the breeze coming off the water. This is the famous Patio del Cypress de la Sultana, Court of the Sultana's Cypress. This is one of the most haunted corners of the garden. Here stands the withered trunk of an ancient cypress tree. Legend says that the Sultan's favorite wife met her lover and knights of the Albaicín clan under this very tree. When the Sultan found them, his rage was so great that it led to a legendary massacre of the entire knightly family in the Nasrid Palace nearby. To this day, the tree is seen as a symbol of both forbidden love and deadly jealousy. We are now walking on the stairways of water, and the explanation of this sensory architecture is the handrails are actually channels for running water, so that even while walking up the stairs, the Sultan could keep his hands cool in the summer heat. Water down here, it's really nice. And as you can see, over there was where I just walked before. So that was all the gardens we saw before. We're walking back to the main complex that is in this direction.
Ay, ay, maldita sea.
Behind the Church of Santa Maria lies a quieter, often overlooked area. This was the Abadia and the former convent of Francisco. You will see deep stone basins and water deposits here. These were the batteries of the Alhambra. Because the palace is on a hill, these basins store thousands of liters of water brought in by the Royal Canal. They ensured that even during a month-long siege, the inhabitants would have fresh water while the enemies below went thirsty. So now I'm going into the Nasrid here behind me, where you have to book a ticket. And I'm ready, standing in line. Not so many people today because it's a little out of season, so I'm lucky. Now we're inside the Nasrid Palace, so let's go and explore. The first room here is the mosque, the council's chamber. The mosque is the oldest part of the palace. This was the public face of the Sultan's court where justice was served. Look up at the wooden balcony. The Sultan would sit behind these screens to eavesdrop on the ministers' debates. He believed the best ways to hear the truth was to remain invisible. Notice the wall tiles. They are a mix of Moorish geometry and the S and plus ultra motifs added by the Spanish kings after the conquest. This beautiful courtyard is called the Court of Myrtles. This central courtyard is famous for its 34-meter long reflecting pool. The fountains at each end are designed with a quiet flow. The water enters the pool so gently that it never creates a ripple, maintaining a perfect glass-like mirror for the architecture. This is the hall of the boat. Just before you enter the throne room, you pass through the Sala de la Barca. Now the Hall of the Ambassadors, the Throne of Light. This is the greatest room of the entire complex, housed inside the massive Kumaras Tower. The seven heavens. Look up at the breathtaking wooden ceiling. It is made of over 8,000 cedar pieces arranged to represent the seven heavens of Islamic paradise. The Sultan's silhouette. The Sultan's throne was placed opposite the entrance because the windows are so deep. The lights would hit the ambassadors in the face while the Sultan remained a mysterious dark silhouette, a powerful psychological trick of the 14th century. All the pictures shows. One of the most famous places in Alhambra is this, the Court of the Lions, the heart of paradise. You reach the crown jewel, a forest of 124 slender marble columns. The four rivers. Notice the four water channels that cross the courtyard. They represent the four rivers of paradise: water, milk, wine and honey, flowing from the central fountains toward the four halls. So beautiful. The Lion Mystery. Each of the 12 lions is unique. The legend says that once acted as a giant water clock, while a different lion sprouting water every hour. Here we have the Hall of the Abencerrallas, the Chamber of Blood, the most atmospheric and tragic room in the palace. Look at the small basin in the center. You see a permanent reddish stain in the marble. Local guides still tell legends that it is the blood of 36 noble knights beheaded here during the royal banquet and betrayal. The story of the Sultan's wife's affair under the cypress tree. The star ceiling above you is a magnificent 8-pointed star. Here's the Hall of the Two Sisters, the Stone Flower. Across the courtyard lies its twin.
Amazing, so decorated.
El Partal, the reflection of the past. As you leave the dense corridors of the palace, the space opened up into the Partal, the oldest residential area of the Alhambra, the Ladies' Tower. This elegant patio with its 5 arches is the star of the show. Built in the early 14th century, it predates most of the other palaces you've seen today.
Now we're going to visit this building complex.
As you leave the tranquility of the Medina, you enter the oldest and most rugged part of the entire complex. While the palace was built for beauty, this was built for survival. Its foundation dates back to the 9th century, making it the ancestral heart of the Red Castle. This is a military city. Step inside the triangular fortress to see the Plaza de Armas. Today it looks like a maze of stone foundation, but in the 14th century this was a bustling city within a city. These ruins were once barracked for the Sultan's elite guard. The houses were split into sides, small quarters for single soldiers, and the left and larger homes for officers and their families on the right. The dark tail. Hidden beneath your feet are the silos. While used for grain, these bell-shaped chambers often served as deep, dark dungeons. Prisoners were lowered through a hole in the ceiling with no hope of escape unless the Sultan himself ordered their release. Going up there. Torre de la Vela, standing tall in the western tip. And now I'm up here on the top, and I was down there yesterday walking. I was on the San Nicolas viewpoint, and I walked up there in the caves, the gypsies caves, and so it's amazing. And actually today I'm dressed in red because Alhambra means red in Arabic. On January 2nd, 1492, the silver cross and banners of the Catholic monarchs were raised here, signaling the end of 700 years of Moorish rule. The romantic legend. Every year on the same date, single women from Granada climb the tower to ring its massive bell. Legend says that any girl who rings the bell on January 2nd will find a husband before the year is over. Coming down again, here is the garden of the ramparts, Jardín de los Aldarves.
I thought it was finished, but it's never ending. Look at this fountain with the fish. Angry fish. Beautiful, right?
Finish this section by walking along the southern wall. This 17th century garden was built directly on the military battlements. Now to the large, strong building we have been passing by several times, the Renaissance Palace of Charles V. In 1527, Pietro Masciuca, a student of Michelangelo, dropped a massive Italian Renaissance square right into the heart of the Moorish citadel. It's a bold statement of power featuring a perfectly circular courtyard that was revolutionary for its time.
I'm like now going up inside of this big amazing building.
And they have a big art collection that we are now going to see.
Is a painting, how it might have looked like. It's from the 1800 painting, but this is how it might have looked like inside Alhambra. So super nice, beautiful painting. Now I'm going down again on these stairs. Such a pleasure to show you Alhambra. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you so much for watching. It was such a pleasure to show you this amazing Alhambra. Like and subscribe to my channel to never miss out on anything. And see you guys very soon. I love you. Follow me to new adventures.
Ay, ay, maldita sea mi suerte.